Hi everybody, welcome back to the stream. I hope everybody had a good weekend. Nice to be back here studying Dark Souls 2 once again. Thank you, Nicholas, for the well wishes. I appreciate that. Some of you might be aware I usually stream on my other channel on like Saturday and Sunday. I was going to stream on Sunday, but I had a horrible pain in my abdomen, so I ended up going to the hospital to see what that was all about, and apparently everything's fine with me. The pain is pretty much gone at this point. Did have a lot of stomach issues yesterday, though, so I'm guessing whatever I did have going on in me went away yesterday. But yeah, so I'm okay. All fine. Thank you for asking, Nicholas. I appreciate it. And Swiggity, yes, I'm doing just fine. That being said, I'll probably have to say this again. Going as we continue, as more people come in here. But I got a lot going on this month, unfortunately, and having a little health issue didn't help with that at all. Or two health issues, because I had one last week as well, but maybe it went in, it was part of that. But yeah, so today's stream is actually going to be shorter. I didn't want to cancel it altogether on you guys, so I'm gonna stream for about 2 hours, and then we're gonna be done for today, because I have some catching up to do after all that. And it's my father-in-law's 50th birthday this weekend, and we're having a party here at my house, and I have to still prepare for all that. So I got a lot to do and catch up on, so it's going to be a shorter stream today, and probably on Thursday as well. But after this week, things should be back to normal, hopefully, you know, barring health issues, and everything should be fine. But yeah, so a shorter stream today and a shorter stream on Tuesday. Pizza Rolls, you did ask in the beginning if I was just playing it for fun. No, I'm not playing Dark Souls 2 for fun, as much fun as it is. I'm doing it to research a video for a video on Dark Souls. So you guys are just here following along with what I'd normally be doing without an audience, which is doing research for videos. So yeah. But thank you. Yes, I am doing better, Pizza Rolls. Thank you very much. And Prowling Mages and Congregation were too hard for you. They should nerf them. They should nerf them. Prowling Mages and Congregation, they're tough. They're a tough duo. Well, tough lot of enemies multi-fight. But hi Owen. Hi Swiggity. Okay, nice to see everybody here. Pizza Rolls, welcome. Dragonberry, Nicholas. Oh yes, happy birthday, Nicholas. Sorry we didn't get to do your game on Sunday, but I'll make it up to you, I promise. And yeah, welcome everybody. Hi Christmas Sake. Hi Juan. Greg, Steve in a suit. Good to see you. Yeah, my health takes priority. For sure, but still, it's disappointing when I can't do things that I want to do on time and all that, you know. But thank you for the sentiment. I appreciate it very much. Thinking about getting into FromSoft games. What game do you recommend people start with? So it depends. And if you have a PS3 or a PS5, maybe start with Demon Souls. I mean, Demon Souls is well, it's not the first like FromSoft game technically. That's Kingsfield. Well, Souls like FromSoft game, but I wouldn't tell you to start with Kingsfield, because if you do that, you're not going to want to, you know, you're not going to want to play the other games. Because as much as I like Kingsfield, Kingsfield is old and it is dated. And Kingsfield, I'll show you exactly what it's like playing Kingsfield like 1 and 2. So every wall is gray, and you do this. And you walk across every wall mashing A to try and find hidden illusory walls until you find something, and then you continue playing the game. So, not that. Elden Ring is the most approachable Mario. But I wouldn't... I've told people this before. I wouldn't start with Elden Ring, because Elden Ring has put so many quality of life improvements into the Souls formula that if you start with Elden Ring and then you want like, oh, I really loved Elden Ring and I want to go back and play the other ones, you might be disappointed with the gameplay of the other ones and put them down because you're like, this stuff is just not the same. It's not as intuitive, it's not as fun as Elden Ring is. So as much as starting with Elden Ring would probably be the easiest, Owen, I would say start with either Dark Souls 1 or Demon Souls. That way you can get those games played before you get exposed to the improvements they made and won't be disappointed when you go back. But Elden Ring would be the easiest experience for sure, because in that game, and you have some freedom in the Souls games, but in Elden Ring, if a boss is hard, you can just leave and come back later when you get a bunch of stuff. So it's easiest in that respect. But so yeah, if you have no PlayStation, then I would start with Dark Souls 1. Oh, and that would be my recommendation. I don't know how other people feel about that, but yeah, that's what I think. Yes, I am feeling better, Noir. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, Ian, when I saw that selfie in the hospital guy you posted on the channel's Discord server, was like, damn, look, the gray in the bit. Yeah, I know. You can't really tell on the camera too much, but I have a lot of gray in my beard. I'm getting old. I'm gonna be 32 this year. In 2 months, I'll be 30. No, like a month and a half. I'll be 32. So I'm an old man. I've earned this gray. I earned the baldness when I was 15, though, so I don't know what that was all about. But at least the gray came in a little later. So we've already kind of been to the Lost Bastille when we went to that other bonfire, and, you know, with Macduff and all that. But now we're back here, and... Oh, I already have a section for the Lost Bastille. Why did I write it down twice? Hold on. What I'll do, because the next one is going to be Huntsman's Copse. So I'll just do this. Huntsman's Copse. You guys can see that. Yeah. Oh, I need to close the search thing and make it a little bigger. Whoa. There we go. Huntsman's Copse. We'll do this one as Huntsman's Copse. And then we'll go back up here to... Oh, I already have a Huntsman's Copse. Okay. Well, when we get to the... Wherever... Huntsman's Copse... whatever the next place we go to. We'll change the name then. But... For now... We'll go up here to the Lost Bastille. Sekiro is fun as well. Sekiro is a great game. But yeah, I would definitely recommend Dark Souls 1. Like I said, I don't know, again, if everybody agrees. Yeah, I don't know what it was, Chris' sake. It felt... So what happened is it felt like... For a few days, in the region where, like, my liver and gallbladder are, it felt swollen. Like, I don't know, it just felt like it was distended for some reason. Didn't hurt. But then on Sunday, because I went out of state for a birthday party, and we were driving back, and I was driving, and all of a sudden, that area started to hurt, like, a lot. Especially when I breathed out. And so I was like, ooh. And I'm not the kind of... Hold on, let me close out Discord real quick. I'm not the kind of guy who takes any chances with his health. So if I feel like there's something wrong, I'm not just gonna sit on it and wait and see, you know. I'd rather know so it can be fixed, you know. So it felt weird having that pain there. And then what ended up happening is, like, that pain turned into it, like, radiating down my side. And if I had to describe it, it almost felt like muscle soreness, but it felt like I bruised my insides. Like, just that area where my liver and gallbladder is, and then down my, like, right side felt bruised. And I would have been more willing to think it was just muscle pain, because I was lifting some stuff the day before in helping people set up for this party I was at. But it was only my right side. It was only my right side that hurt. And, you know, if you're doing some lifting, you use your ab muscles or whatever, it's gonna be both sides, unless you're just, you know, lifting one-handed. But that's not what I was doing. So I went just to make sure. Turned out to be nothing. I did have some horrible stomach problems yesterday. Was in the bathroom most of the day. But outside of that, it seems I'm okay. So, but my motto's always better safe than sorry. So that's why I went, and now I am I'm fine. I'm doing much better. But thank you all for asking once again. Sorry I didn't stream on the other channel. But yeah, now we're here. Don't hit us hard. Oh, that's true, Steve. Yeah, not starting with 1. The lower beats don't hit us hard. I feel that. Oh, thank you, Effigy. I am feeling better. Welcome, Effigy. You can tell Lex if he's not watching. Yeah, I'm feeling much better, Effigy. Thank you for asking. Let me catch up here. Good evening, DXD. How you doing? You have a serious question for me, Effigy? How good is C7 really? Because it's different. Oh, it's good. So this is the one I got. I'm using it right now. You know, they sent it to me. I try not to, you know, do sponsors that are either not useful or scammy. You know what I mean? So I make sure, you know, they sent this to me and told me to test it out, and so I did, and it's good. You know, I have that other chair I showed in the ad. I've had that chair for a while, and it is nowhere near as comfortable as this thing. So it's pretty cool. It's got, you know, it's got this headrest here. It's got the nice lumbar support. It's got a footrest on it if you want to use the footrest. So I recommend it. It's pretty good. I actually, funnily enough, the other reason that I even entertained them is I've done one for FlexiSpot before, and I have one of their desks, which is the desk I have right now, and it's a standing desk, and it's very sturdy, and I love this thing. So I don't know. I've had good experiences with FlexiSpot. They've got good stuff, so I would recommend it for sure. No, not really, Christmas Hey. I haven't had some stuff. I haven't had stuff like that. Hi, Playboy. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it very much. And so the perks, it depends on the tier you get. You could see in the membership list or the member tab that there's different perks. The baseline perk for all members, you know, if you do, I think it's, I don't know if it's $2 or $3, the lowest one, is you get to vote, you know, and suggest, you get to suggest a character every month to be put in a poll, where we then decide, and then we, so, okay, I need to break this down. It's hard to explain without doing it thoroughly. If you are a patron or a member, no matter what tier you get, you automatically get the ability to suggest a character every month in a patron/member poll thread. And then once I've let like a week or so pass, I put all those suggestions. So let's say 90 members and patrons make a suggestion. I put all 90 of those suggestions in a poll, and I ask you guys to vote for your pick, because obviously everyone wants to vote for their pick, and then their second favorite pick on the list. And what we do from that poll is the top 5 winners of that poll go into the official patron/member poll, and that poll will decide one of the videos for the following month. So that is the baseline perk for all members and patrons. No matter what tier you get that perk. The $5 perk, the $5 tier on Patreon and on YouTube, you get your name. Oops, you get your name in the credits at the end of each video. And then the $10 perk on YouTube, because I can't offer this on Patreon, it's a function of YouTube, is the members first thing. Hold on, I should not be doing this while I'm talking. Is the members first thing. So if you're a $10 a month member, you get videos a day early. That's that perk. And then the highest one, the $25 one, is just there if you're feeling generous, you love supporting the channel, you want to contribute a little extra. And I will, when you sign up for that one, I send you a free merch item, and I say your name, I specifically say your name at the end of the video, rather than just putting you in the credits. So that's all of them. That's all the perks. That's a rundown. That wasn't like I wasn't trying to sell this to you guys, by the way. Playboy asked what the perks were, so I was letting them know. I appreciate all of you just watching the videos, but if you do want, you know, some extra stuff and want to support the channel, those options are available to you. But there you go, Playboy. Oh, that's all right, Ian. I get you. That's why I don't respond to messages sometimes, is because I get busy. So don't take your time responding to Ian. But yes, thank you. I am feeling much better, and I appreciate all you guys giving me the well wishes. Thank you. Yeah, exactly, Koke. Exactly. It went away. And Tazen, thank you for the $5. Not a fan of comparing ranking or media criticism in general. Everyone enjoy, but how do you feel about media criticism? I'm not a fan of, like, dwelling on things, so I'm not a fan of beating a dead horse as far as media criticism goes. An example would be, or the most in-your-face example there is, in my opinion, is what's happened with Star Wars in recent years. Now, I don't like a lot of stuff that Disney has done with Star Wars as much as the next guy, but when I see someone or people talking about a movie that came out nearly 10 years ago. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Because let's see. Hold on. Yeah. Yep, I'm trying to look. Yeah, nearly 10 years ago now. Which is The Last Jedi. Everybody talks about The Last Jedi. How much they hate it. They talk about The Rise of Skywalker. How much they hate it. That's fine. That's all well and good. But I'm not the kind of person who likes to sit there every day and remind myself how much I hate a movie. You know what I mean? If I don't like a movie, I'll probably say my piece to my friends, to whoever. This movie sucked, wasn't my favorite, and I'll move on. You know what I mean? Dwelling on negativities, as far as media goes, is not good, in my opinion. However, criticizing media isn't a bad thing because... Okay, I really need to not talk when I'm doing this. Criticizing media isn't a bad thing because if we didn't criticize it at all, then, you know, when things are bad, or need some work or what have you, then people would just keep making bad stuff without any guidance, any kind of like, hey, this kind of, you could have done this better, you could have done that better. We didn't really appreciate this. So there is a place for criticism and reviews. They're helpful, you know. And especially like when critics help you to articulate your opinion on something, you know. Sometimes you're like, I didn't really like this, but I'm not sure why, and then you see someone's review and it's like, oh yeah, no, I agree with that kind of deal. But yeah, I don't like the dwelling thing. I'm not one to dwell on negativities. That's why, you know, a lot of people ask me, I'll get questions sometimes like, what are your least favorite so-and-sos? And I'm like, I don't know, because there's very few things that I actually remember hating. You know what I mean? If I don't like something, I forget about it. Why would I bother remembering something that I don't like, you know? So yeah, so like if it's something I love, you know, like the one thing you guys have heard me talk about, Game of Thrones. Okay. I didn't like how they handled Show Euron. I've talked about that before because the Euron in the books is such a so much more a better character. One thing that I've talked about, the only other thing I've talked about as far as negativity goes is the Old Boy manga. And that wasn't necessarily to like complain about it to you guys, more so than it was me letting you know that yes, this movie, this pretty good movie, it was adapted from something, but you probably shouldn't bother watching it because it's bad, you know. I was just trying to save you guys some time, you know, not necessarily trying to hate on it for any particular reason, but like, hey, you know, if you don't want to waste 20 hours or however long it's going to take you to read this thing, then by all means don't do it, you know. Other than that, though, yes. So criticism has its place. I just don't like dwelling on it, was the essence of what I was trying to say there, Tazen. But thank you, as always, for your contributions. I appreciate it, Tazen. And now I'm way behind on chat. I know that for a fact. Let's see here. Yeah, $30 perk, Dragonberry. I'll go to your house and read you a story. There you go. Exactly. That's what you get. Hi, Swan. How you doing? Good to see you here. Hello, Zach. I have to say that I quite enjoyed the interview. Good. I'm glad, Zach. Yeah, the interview with Tim Kaine was a lot of fun. I might do a lot more interviews in the future. People seem to have liked the interview, and yeah, that gives me hope that I can maybe do a good job, you know, with other interviews in the future, perhaps. Playing on a PC, Firefist. I did see the Mando movie coming out, yes, but I haven't watched the Mandalorian series. So So I don't know if I'll see it. Maybe I'll watch the series first, then I'll go watch it. Yeah, no, and that's fine if you lost interest. Yeah, people don't talk about Star Wars, lost interest in Star Wars. That's fine, you know. I didn't bring up Star Wars specifically to talk about Star Wars. I was more using it as a vehicle to make my point about negativity. But I understand the sentiment, you know. Yeah, exactly, Christmas sake. That's how I look at it. Like, criticism definitely has its place. But dwelling on negativity is not good in any aspect of life, you know? There are negative things in life, and we all have to deal with them. It's just how life is. But dwelling on them does no good for anybody, you know what I mean? Why would you want to sit there and be miserable when you could be happy? This is the essence of that, you know? Yeah. Might not like something, but that doesn't mean you gotta dwell on you not liking that thing all the time. And I do not like doing that at all. I prefer to have my life be as happy as it possibly can be. Oh, hi. There. I wondered where you were. I knew you were gonna show up, and now... Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on. Are you gonna disappear? Because them being up there is not... Okay, thank you for doing that. However, I do want to fight you, don't I? Hold on. How am I gonna do this? Because I don't want to deal with being shot with arrows while I'm trying to fight the pursuer. Hold on. Radon haunts your dreams. Hey, Radon is hard. Radon is tough, you know? He's especially PCR, as they call him. PCR. He's a tough cookie. And if it's invading your dreams, well, you can't really not focus on it then, can you? Okay, I want to kill all these dogs. Okay. And then I want to... Wish I could free aim spells. There we go. Will that hit? Yes, cool. Okay, Mr. Pursuer. Oh, good. Okay, now I can kill him. Okay. Come here, buddy. Oops. What are you doing? Uh-oh, the dog. Oh, good. Good, I'm glad I killed him before the dog decided it was gonna kill me. Cool. Alright. Got him. Not bad. Got the pursuer. Catching up on chat once again after killing the pursuer. Hold on. Hi, Ricky. Why did I start showing my face? Because it's very limiting, Lang. That's the main reason. So I have a lot of different video ideas that I'm unfortunately haven't been able to get out for one reason or another. And just being faceless, as cool as being faceless was, and yeah, you know, there was some mystique to it. There's a lot of things that, yeah, it's very limiting not showing my face. So I just wanted to open up different possibilities for the channel, and that's pretty much why I started doing it. But yeah, I think the Major might be worse than Hans. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet. We'll see once I get to the tier list, which will be in November. Not too far. Life and throws curve you. What it comes down to is how you handle its issues. Exactly, Pizza. That's a good way to look at it. Yeah, I was just afraid, Dastro, because I know they live when they fall. So, I wanted to snipe them to get them out of the way, you know? But thank you for the advice. Oh, that makes sense, Tazen. Hi, Patrick. How you doing? Good to see you here. Well, Effigy, that's not a bad thing to do. League is a terrible game. Kinda, Patrick. I would say, yeah, big budget fan films in certain aspects. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. Should do. Hi, Corinne. Bye, Corinne. That's right, Tazen. You absolutely do. That'd be cool, Patrick. Put them up next to each other. My favorite is Dark Souls 1. Do I think EXP share is too easy? It's I think it makes the annoying parts of Pokemon easier, so I don't think it's a bad thing, okay? I have not watched My Hero Academia. Not yet, but I will do a video on it eventually, Fire. Remember, up in the top left, please no suggestions, guys. I appreciate it. Yes, Shining Bald. That's me. Can't keep my handsome face hidden. There you go. That's it. I wanted everybody to see how pretty I am. It was all a vanity play. It was all a vanity play. That's what it was. Okay. So, we're doing Dark Souls 2 stuff. Now that I've killed the Pursuer. Hold on. You explode first, right? And then... Yeah, I just want to kill everything here. Yes, hi, Childish. How you doing? I might have missed saying hi to a few of you, but... Welcome. Christmas Hake's got me. If I don't say hi to you, Christmas Hake certainly will. And you should take a hi from Christmas Hake as a hi from me. Let's just go with that. And this rapier kind of goes fast. Yes, Swan, there will be a video this week. Which is part of the reason why I'm ending the stream early, is because I need to do some work. There you go. Have your starter about 20 levels above. That's how you do it. That's how you do it old school style, Mendacious, on Pokemon. I'm glad to hear it, Patrick. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I can see that Christmas Hake on the Snyder stuff. Okay. Let me look at my little checklist here. I haven't been looking at that. I'm not that far in here, so I'm not too worried exactly. But let's see. Got that. Go down the alley, fighter, play the room. Oh. Okay. Oh. I need to use a firebomb here. Explode these barrels, I guess. That hit? Oh! Yeah, it did. Okay, well, I'm alive. That's all that matters. Oh, should I do it to those ones too? Oh, it's asking me to do it. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yes, you got a promotion, Christmas Sake. You deserved it. As the greeter. You deserve your promotion. I have, Elda. I have thought about doing a video on Dark Souls. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great video on Dark Souls. Probably about 6 Pacific time, Christmas Sake. So, you know, about an hour and a half from now. If I'm at like a boss at that point, I'll beat them, you know, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, just about that. That. Why does it want me to do this? Oh, okay. So go in here and get this. Okay, let me look at this Wanderer set. I don't think it has anything crazy about it. I think this is just what you get. Yeah, no. The Archdrake robes. Let's see what they have to say. The Archdrake set is ancient rituals. Those who dare to indulge their... Ooh. Okay. This is interesting item. This, yeah, okay. Archdrake robes. Let's go to our handy dandy site so I don't have to type all this out. And I just go like this. Archdrake robe. Rose the Archdrake sect of Linda. Little is known about the Archdrake sect and its ancient rituals, and those who dare to indulge their curiosity have been known to simply vanish. The Archdrake sect are the keepers of Lindel's histories, including the only record of its foundation. A tome they have good reason to keep hidden away. Ooh. Do they now? Do they have a good reason to keep it hidden away? That's interesting. Let's see. Look more into this hidden tome. Oop. That reveals the founding of Lindelt. Okay. Oh, we got, oh, Cool Creations, $6.99. Thank you very much. Have you considered an analyzing evil for Elden Ring on the subject of FromSoftware? Yes, I have. Thank you very much, Cool Creations. I appreciate the contribution to the channel. Yes, so I'm not sure what the next FromSoft game I'm going to cover is. I don't know if I'll go back to Demon Souls, considering it is, you know, the first one in the series. Oh, there was a shield I picked up too. But yes, eventually I would love to do Elden Ring, and I certainly will. I certainly will someday. Thank you again for the contribution. I appreciate it. Swampert can do that. Mendacious. Swampert is a beast. I thought so too, Daryl. I was under that impression for a second as well. I wasn't sure what to think with that movie. It was a great movie. Weapons. I was happy to make a video on it. A great video on Dark Souls. That's right, LaRue. Exactly. Exactly. Welcome, LaRue. I haven't seen you. Well, you might have been here already, but I didn't see you talking, so hi, LaRue. Shield of the Archdrake sect of Lindelt. This dragon... The dragon was engraved for ritual purposes, but the shield itself is highly functional. The secrets of Lindelt rituals are protected by the Archdrake sect, and only a select few access to their canon of knowledge, which includes the truthful origins of the Archdrake sect itself. Wonder if this is... This is seeming kind of Seath-like to me. You know, drakes. Mentions of drakes doesn't necessarily mean it has anything to do with Seath. And I know Licia of Lindelt, she seems to be like... She seems to be a practitioner of miracles, so I thought Lindelt might be the successor to Thorlund, and it could still be that way, but... This Archdrake stuff, I'm gonna look more into this Archdrake stuff as we go along. I'm gonna keep this in mind. Lindelt and the Archdrakes. Okay. Okay. Very cool. Oh no, I get it. I get it, Cool Creations. Yeah, no, it's... I should say, guys, as much as I don't, want you guys to be throwing up suggestions in the chat, you know what I mean, just because it'll clog it up. If someone wants to contribute to the channel monetarily and they ask a question or give a suggestion, I'm not gonna nitpick about that. You know what I mean? Oh hey, another assassin. I would say, you know, don't abuse the super chat function to do suggestions, but if someone who doesn't hear me say this, and you know, isn't here right this second to hear me say that, and they do it, it's fine. You know, I will answer them. I will answer them. Getting here. Yes, Christmas egg gets paid in candy canes. Exactly. No, I will not, Patrick. Halloween, you know, October's an exception as far as themes goes for patron picks and months and all that fun stuff, because, you know, the channel is about evil, and horror movies and the like, they have so much evil in them, you know. So it feels appropriate to do an entire month dedicated to horror villains and stories, you know, just because there's so many. But a holiday themed one, that wouldn't really make much sense because there are a lot of holiday movies, but there's only so few holiday villains actually worth talking about, you know what I mean? Underrated villain that you think doesn't get enough attention? Frank Booth from Blue Velvet. That's my pick for that. I mean, it's a David Lynch film, and David Lynch is popular, but I don't know. I don't see people talking about Blue Velvet enough. Blue Velvet is fantastic, so I'd go with that. Dragon School is founded by Cease Legacy. It could be, Elda. I suppose I shall find out more about it. As we go on. I appreciate that, Nicholas. Thank you very much for doing that, making those suggestions there. Let me keep looking at my checklist here. Got it. Don't have a Pharaoh's Lockstone. Okay. So we're going straight up to Strayed, pretty much here. Okay. And keep going. You don't have to pretend, Peter. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. Dark Souls 2 is just fine. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's great. Oh, right. This just goes straight. Okay. I know now. Yeah. And then we're here. And then, yeah, I guess. Okay. And we're here. And now we'll go and use these 31,000 souls real quick. And then we'll come back and we'll fight the Ruined Sentinels. A boss that I'm not particularly fond of, but we'll fight him. Alright. It doesn't get you a day off of work. That's right, Dragon. But it is a good month to do evil videos, for sure.
Is that a shard you've here to see light? However...
Well, thank you, Patrick. Yeah, I've been slacking on the Christmas episodes the last couple of years just because I've ran out of time, a lot of the time. But I do hope to get a Christmas video out this year, a Christmas-themed video on a very iconic Christmas villain. So, don't hold me to it. Sorry if it doesn't actually come out, but I do have plans to do one. So, I will do my best to make sure it happens. I'm looking at my little guide for what to level up, because again, this is not a challenge run. This is a do it as efficiently as possible run, and I have a little guide that tells me how to do that, or what to level in order to do that. So I got that already. Attunement, Vigor, Endurance. So we need to get this up to 20 and this up to 20. Okay, you know what? I don't need the attunement just yet. So how about we do this? We get us some health. That's good. Right, Elda. I'm just not sure if the Archdrake sect here is the same thing as the Dragon School, you know. It might be something different. I think there's another mention of a magical school in this game, if I'm not mistaken. I could be though. So yeah. Oh, I didn't miss it, Glorious. I have it. In fact, thank you for reminding me that I got an Estus Flash Shard. I picked up an Estus Flash Shard. I need to go give it to the lady, the Emerald Herald. So yes, I have a checklist here that tells me where everything is. So never fear. I'm doing my best to get everything possible.
Is that here to see?
Yeah, see, she even says, "Hey, look at that shard. Give it to me." Oh, it's not so bad, Solo, Peter. It could be worse. Gamma Jack? I mean, I've seen The Incredibles. I did a video on Syndrome Fire, but I don't remember who Gamma Jack is necessarily. Okay. David Lynch is an acquired taste, a delicious taste. Yes, he's a great director. He was a great director. Yeah, no. The ones who've seen Blue Velvet love it, but I want to see. I want everybody to see. I want everybody to see Blue Velvet. You know, not just those who have seen it. Agreed. Krampus would be cool, Darth. Krampus would be cool. Robot Santa from Futurama. Hey, that'd be a pretty good one too. Be a pretty good one too. But I can say it is not. All right, you know what? I'll just tell you guys. It's not okay. I like missing. That's my favorite thing to do. Is miss and die. What was I gonna say? What was I going to say? Oh, the villain for Christmas. Why I haven't done it yet is because it's sort of a more ambitious video, I suppose, in that it's about a character and every single thing that he's ever been in, and talking about how it's like evolved over time and all that. And that character is none other. Okay, come on. Then Ebenezer Scrooge himself. Good old Scrooge. The original Christmas villain, or so I would like to think. So yes, that is who it would be. Separate events, the DLC. Ooh, Steve, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, Elda, there is Olafus and Carillion of the Fold. I don't think he's from Lind. Okay, I need to kill everything. I forget what game I'm playing. It's Dark Souls 2, and I need to kill everything. All right, hold on. But yeah, Olafus, wherever Carillion's from, I'm just not sure. If this Archdrake sect is yet, you know, because I'm still got quite a ways to go through in the game, is a successor to the Dragon School. It could be, but we will find out as we go along. My thing messing up again? Yes, it is. Please show me chat, Streamlabs. Thank you. I don't know who Philip K. Dick is, Patrick. I think I've heard the name before, but I don't know who it is. Or I don't remember who it is, I should say. What am I cooking? Not anything just yet, Connor. Once we get to the end of Dark Souls 3, that's when I'll know exactly what the Dark Souls video is going to be about, but I'm playing through 1, 2, and 3 to gather all the materials I need in order to make a video discussing the evil in Dark Souls. I forget you. That doesn't stagger you. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Okay. Catching up on chat over here. I agree with you, Kristen's sake. Yeah, it does get overshadowed. Scrooge is tailor-made. Yeah, no. Scrooge is, like I said, he's like... I would consider him the original, like the... One of... If not the original, one of the original Christmas villains. So, he definitely needs to have an episode on him at some point. And yeah, I want to... There's so many versions of the character, so many versions of the story, I should say. And yeah, versions of the character. I wanted to kind of, like, make a... Almost like a Scrooge ranked video, while also analyzing how different he is in each story and whatnot. You know, just talk about why he's evil and all that stuff I usually do. Favorite horror anime? I don't know if I know that many, Fire Fist. Yeah, I don't really know that many horror animes, so I couldn't say. Yeah, no, I mean, he has a redemption arc, okay, but he's like not a nice person, that's for sure. Doing. Oh, is that right, River? Oh, and I didn't know that. When is that supposed to come out? Maybe they're away the Dragon Sect Delta. Yeah, maybe. Oh, I see. So. I see. Oh, I didn't know Philip. He was the one behind all that. Philip K. Dick. That's cool. Oh, my birthday's coming up. Yeah, my birthday is coming up. But I don't really do anything for my birthday. I've never been like a big celebration person. I mean, my mom threw me stuff when I was young. You know, people have, you know, taken me out to dinner and all that kind of stuff. But nowadays, I just use my birthday as an excuse to take a day off because I rarely do that. So that's what I'm gonna on my birthday. I'm gonna do what I've done the last 3 years, which is I have. Ooh, look at this. I have ordered a bunch of pizza and wings from my favorite place, my favorite local place in town, and I play some of my old favorite video games all day. That's what I do on my birthday. Last year, what did I play last year? I don't remember. Maybe it was Banjo-Tooie or something. Okay, I hate this boss. Hold on a second. Let me look at my checklist. I missed something that they wanted me to do on this checklist here, but do I have this ring? Oh, wait a minute. I don't. Okay, so I need more Pharos Lockstones. Maybe that's why it was telling me to go to the Grave of the Saints first. Okay, we're gonna beat this thing here. And we're gonna do it shamefully. I don't feel like dealing with these guys. They are not. They're not hard on their own, but when there's 3 of them, it's not fun. And I would rather not die to this thing 1,000 times. So, we're gonna summon whoever's in this little cage over here. Oh, it's gonna be all of them, Darth, so yeah, don't worry. Muppets and all for Scrooge. Oh, they're great. They're great games, Nurse. Welcome. Good to have you here. I hope you enjoy watching me play. Watching me play them and gather stuff. Gather stuff for my research. Wait, what the hell? I don't know you could fall down here. Wait. Oh, no. Oh. I get it. Oh, another summon? Hell yeah. I'll take all the help I can get. Come on. Let's go. So, Pilgrim Belclair and Felicia the Brave. Write them down. Why not? You can summon Pilgrim, Belclair, and Felicia the Brave for the Ruined Sentinels boss fight. It's only, it's only fair. They have 3 of them. There's 3 of me now. So, it's just even level on the playing field. That's all this is. No shame in summoning for this boss. I agree. I agree, Glorious. Oh, I see, Patrick. Well, thank you. I'm glad you liked that video. Great film, Demolition Man. I was unaware that they came out in '93. How about you get down there? Can I push you off? Because I really need you to be my patsy. Alright, fine. I'll help out Felicia. Coward. I'll help out Felicia by doing this. Where are the other 2? Oh, they don't come out and down for a while. That's right. Alright. Thank you, Felicia. You're so brave. I'm out of orbs. Oh, okay, that was my guy. But I have arrows. Cool. Bye, Felicia. Okay. Oh, Bellfry, you're down here now. All right, if you can fight one, I'll fight the other. Hold on. Bellfry, please fight one of them. Please fight one of them. Please fight one of them. Look at her. The other one. Look at her. Okay, good. That's all I care about. Can you put that down? And come over here. Away from them. Lovely. Come on, Bellfry. Last just a little longer. Okay, cool. You've served your purpose, Bellfry. Thank you. Okay. Cool. Then that's why I summoned them, to make that infinitely easier. Thank you. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you. The other Sentinels watching. Oh, that's Effigy's favorite emote. Effigy uses that all the time. Nice Imperial. Interesting that they're all named. I want to look up their names real quick. Ruin Sentinels, Dark Souls 2. Ruin Sentinels. Does it have their names here? Hey, get away. Sentinel. Okay. Names. Yahim, Riche, and Alessia. Okay. Should I look at their stuff? Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll start. Or I think Strayed shows me their armor and stuff. Let me go look at Strayed. Seen it time and time again, Tsubasa? What have you seen time and time again, Tsubasa? Oh yeah, it is a nice spoof of 1984, Patrick. I agree. Miss when NPCs could pretty much solo bosses. Yeah, I know, right? NPCs used to be quite tough back in Dark Souls 1. Quite tough. I don't remember. Wait, this is the one where you press A on the illusory walls, right? I know there's a bunch in here. Hold on. Easy indeed, especially with summoning. Easy indeed. Hi, background noise. How you doing? Oh yeah, they were trying to recapture the magic of Ornstein and Smo. I can see that for sure. Ornstein and Smo was a great boss, you know. They tried recapturing the magic also with the Godskin duo in Elden Ring. But Ornstein and Smo works so well because one of them is really fast and one of them is pretty slow. And that's a nice like duality. You gotta watch for both, but you can get windows because one is slow and one is fast. The Godskin duo, that big one, he looks like he would be slow, but he's actually really fast. So it doesn't work quite as well. The duo bosses are only good when they have that balance of like slow and fast. When both of them are the same, it's just not great. Not great at all. Target shield? Okay. It's Varangian shield. I don't think I looked at that. Oh, so vendor. I see. So I forget who was telling me last time about the Varangians and being forced to like work for Vendrick or something. But this Varangian shield says that. Former king launched a campaign to capture these terrors of the high seas, but rather than imprison them, he forced them into hard labor at No Man's Wharf. Nice, Vendrick. Ooh, some extra lore on here too. Hold on. Varangians. Sword has a little extra. The king, racked with fear and suspicion, began to see the progenitor of the curse in anything and everything. During his reign, sorcerers in particular suffered dreadful persecution. Okay. So, sorcerers persecuted by Vendrick. Okay. That's good to know. I spelled sorcerers wrong. All right. A little bit of anti-magic stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. I bet you couldn't. Champions Covenant is tough. Is tough. What's today? You had your job for. Oh, Maximus, that sucks. You realize your position got posted today, and you had your job for a few years. That's terrible, Maximus. I'm sorry. Or they're cutting that out, cutting your job out from under you like that. Oh. Well, I'm glad I could provide some reprieve with the stream. It is, anyone who wasn't here in the beginning when I said it, unfortunately it's going to be a shorter stream today because I do have some work to do. Got a lot going on in my life right now, and I have to make time in certain places, and streaming would be one of those places. So, I will not be streaming for the full amount today. We're going to end about a little over an hour. We'll be done. Sister Fried and Father Ariandel. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're not bad as far as duo fights goes. The Demon Prince is the best duo fight. It's been a while since I've, like, fought the Demon Prince. The Demon Prince. Is it up here? Do I just go up here and then open the door? It's been a while since I fought the Demon Prince not on a randomizer, so I'd have to fight them off randomizer, like in Dark Souls 3 when we get to 3. To determine whether or not I agree with you there. Okay, target shield, rusted coin, homeward bone, undead citizen, rouge water. Okay. So what is it? Why is this checklist doing this? What section? When do you want me to kill the Lost Sinner then? Huh? Lost Bastille / Bellfry Luna. Iron Keep / Bellfry Soul. Weird. I mean, I'm gonna do the whole Bastille. I should go get some Pharos' Lockstones though. That's something that I do need in this area. I need 2 of them specifically. Is there more illusory walls? Hold on a second. No? Okay. Is this the way out? Yes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking with the Godskin duo. Okay, maybe not. Maybe this is... Oh, is this a staircase? Wait a minute. Oh. Whoops. Well, oh well. Hi, Riven. Yes, Dark Souls 2 is good. I like Dark Souls 2. It's got its problems, so what game doesn't? One is an honor the Slav, one is a sword hero of legend. Yeah, that's a pretty cool dichotomy too. Stand-up guy, that Vendrick? I know, right? Yes, he is, Nicholas. He's pretty much this game's Gwyn. Homemade chicken noodle soup, Koke. I was saying it for Yomara last stream, I believe, when he said he was sick. But the quickest way that I've found to get rid of a cold or flu is to either make it yourself or have somebody make it for you if they're available. You can find a recipe online, you know, but it's got all the regular stuff you'd expect to find in a chicken noodle soup, you know. I do chicken thighs specifically because dark meat has a little more nutrition in it. And then, so what you do, I guess, in order, if you want the recipe from my mouth, I can tell you exactly how to make it, but you'd probably be better reading up on the recipe. So you get a mirepoix, which is a fancy term for celery, onions, and carrots. Diced celery, onions, and carrots. Saute those up until the onions are translucent. Then you throw in some herbs, fresh herbs, so rosemary, thyme, sage if you want, and then also some garlic and some ginger, grated ginger and garlic. Throw that in there as well. Once the onions are translucent, stir it around until it gets fragrant for a little bit. Then I like to brown the chicken at that point a little bit, so I'll throw the chicken in too, make it infused with all that flavor. And then fill it up with, throw some turmeric and salt and pepper in there at that point too. Turmeric is good for your health. And then fill it up however high you want with chicken stock. Pour some noodles in there. And you have yourself a very good cure for a sickness. Very good cure for a sickness. So, again, look it up. Yeah, I don't go back to me saying that to make it. It'll be a lot easier to just read it online, but that's what I do. And some tea with it, it helps a lot too. Noir, because this series, making a video on one game, this series, it's a series for a reason, you know what I mean? They all connect to each other in certain ways, and you get the full picture for the evil in this story by playing all 3 games. So I wanted to make sure I did all 3 games in order to make the most accurate video as possible. Okay, so dropping down here is what's going to get me some Pharaoh's Lockstones, which is what I need to do. Hold on. So on that Vanguard. Oh, hi, Amara. Oh, good. I'm glad. Yeah, no, it's a great remedy. I'm glad it worked for you. Yeah. Fantastic, Amara. I'm glad you're feeling better. But canned chicken noodle soup works too. It's just, you know, anything fresh is always better. So if you have the ability to make it, you know, you're not feeling too horrible, then you should make it instead of get it out of the can, because it'll make you feel much better, much faster. Magic soup, exactly, Nurse Joy. Magic soup, that's what it is. I make it for anyone when they're sick, if they need the help, you know. Sometimes you feel too sick to make it yourself, but if you don't, it's fantastic. Now let's see if I can live this. Got the silver cat ring. I don't know if I have enough vigor for this though. Oh, I do. Okay, that's cool. Sometimes FromSoft games use executioner as a term for ruthless mercenary. Oh, I didn't know that, El Augusta. But yes, I knew he was an executioner, but I didn't know they use it for ruthless mercenary. Pharaoh's Lockstone, see? That's what I need. Need some of that Lockstone. Some of that Lockstone magic. Now, this is a bait, right? Like, if I fall on that, I'm gonna... Yeah, so if I need to jump across, and I think I need to be as healthy as I can be for that. Hold on. So, go like this, and like that. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'll just go right there. Very good. The Grave of Saints. Yeah, what? Yeah, no, I usually, skipping the sage is fine. If you don't like sage, that makes sense. Nurse Joy. I usually, when I make something like that soup, I buy just, they have at the store that I go to at least, they have a poultry blend of herbs, and it comes with, thyme, rosemary, thyme, and sage. And, so, what? Laughing, huh? Rosemary, thyme, and sage. So I just use them all. That's what I do. Let me change this here. Grave of Saints. This is kind of interesting. I wonder if there's going to be any other like hollows doing this anywhere else. A little past the bonfire is a hollow banging their hands on the wall. Oh, and laughing to themselves. Interesting. I wonder why they're doing that, you know? There you go. 10 jobs. No time to be sick if you have 10 jobs, Patrick. Exactly. Can't wait to listen to this recipe on a YouTube short. Yeah, I should throw it on a YouTube short. That'd be pretty good. Educate the world on the merits of, I mean, chicken noodle soup's been known to be a recipe, but fresh. I didn't know how much better. Obviously, fresh is always better. Like, that's a given. But I didn't know how much better fresh chicken noodle soup would be for healing a sickness compared to canned until I tried it. And man, I can't tell you enough that the fresh stuff will clear that cold up. Well, I won't clear it up, but it'll make it significantly better very quickly. Very quickly. Another laughing hollow, huh? Are you laughing? Yeah, okay. Hello, rats. Okay. Another one is doing the same off to the side once you get... Is this part called the Doors of... Wait, Grave... This is still the... Once you go up a set of stairs. Oh. Yeah. The bonfire here is called Havel's resting place. That's something that I was gonna note. Okay. I'm gonna get one more Pharaoh's Lockstone. We're gonna have to come back to this area at some point, but I want these two stones to finish the Lost Bastille in the way that I need to. Put my stuff back on now. Uh-oh. Wait. Oh, you're an NPC, right? Yeah, Roy the Explorer is an NPC. That's fine. Alright. Get down here, Roy. Or wherever the hell you are. I don't know if you're up there. Oh wait, are you an NPC? Oh wait, I don't know. Yes? Yes, you're an NPC. Yes, you are. Okay. If I could not die though. Uh-oh. Okay. What are you shooting out of? Okay. Goodbye, Roy. Goodbye, Roy. Halo 3 rat. Perfect. Perfect. Halo 3 rat. Do-do-do. Good, Koke. Bye, Owen. Have a good night. Yes, they are. Ginger, garlic, and lemon. Yeah, oh, that's another thing. So don't... Sorry, I forgot one aspect of the recipe. Thank you for reminding me, Elda. Lemon juice. Throw some lemon juice in there, too. Don't put it in the beginning, though. Cooking lemon juice like that does something to the flavor. It's best if you just add a squeeze of lemon juice from, like, the juice of an entire lemon at the end, like when it's done cooking, and just stir it in. That's another good thing. Oh! Ramen worked well for you in the past? Oh, that's good. I'm sure all kinds of soup. Soup in general is good for sickness, but I find that homemade chicken noodle has always worked pretty good for me. Okay, can we not? 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 Thank you. Oh, there's another one. That's cool. Good. Now heal me. Let me get back my thing. Catalyst. But can I use this yet? Oh, I can. Sunset staff. Nice. Nice. He's laughing at me wearing nothing but my boxers? Yes. Yes, it was quite funny, wasn't it? He should be laughing. He should be laughing. Excuse me. Dark Souls 1, in the first place they induced the benign eccentric hollows was that area in front of New Londo ruins. Oh yeah, I remember that, Elda. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. When you go right down the elevator. Can I use bonfire? Oh, hello. I forgot there was a bonfire here, otherwise I wouldn't have used the life gem. Rat number 56. Great series. The great suggestion, Mitaro. Yes. Rat number 56 is the worst. The worst. One of the best comedies of the year. Ian. I mean, the ending was pretty funny, I'll give you that. Did you like it, Ian? Aside from it being the best comedy of the year? Ah, so many rats. Okay. This fight is significantly easier with the strength weapon, because you can just bash them. But that's fine. Come on, rats. He's here. King Rat. Are you him? Wait. No, you're not him. Where's Big Boy? Which one are you? Blackstripe? Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Okay. I might have messed up a little bit here. Hold on. I'm not dying to Royal Rat Vanguard on stream. That's something I'll do in private. I can't do that here. Not in front of all you lovely people. There we go. Okay. Not bad. It's alright. It's all well and good. Are you farming for Awestones? Okay. Not much, Mr. Drew. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Nothing too crazy today. So far, we beat the Rune Sentinels and the Royal Rat Vanguard, so that's cool. But other than that, I noted a couple things down, but nothing too crazy. What a nice guy. Oh, we'll do Covenant stuff later, though. Oh, I didn't look at the Rune Sentinel's soul. Soul of the Rune Sentinel, a creation of the Jailer. Who's the Jailer? Don't need that. Okay. Soul of the Ruin. Hold on, actually. A creation of the jailer. Who's that? Ruin Sentinel has no corporeal form. It is only an empty soul that haunts the armor. Okay. Cool. Oh, whoop. How much you despise the Rat King in this game? Yeah, the Rat King is, he's interesting. Oh, you saw The Long Walk, Nicholas. Yeah, it's not a very happy film. As I said in the intro of that video, it was the most emotional experience I've had in the theater in a while. Hey.
Is that a rat tail, human? Thou'st one of mine rat burrows. Rejoice, for the sins that permit me ask. Swearest thou by the sweet?
We'll note down his dialogue and everything about the Rat King Covenant when we do the Covenant section later on.
The eyes of one human. Take this ring. The ring draws to thee those who wear the ring whenever thou and destroy those. I will grant unto thee all that. I prithee serve with a true rat.
Will do, buddy. Will do. The Nutcracker? Oh, hey. Hold on. Is that Havel? Is that Havel hanging there? I don't know. Maybe. Not that it particularly matters, I guess, but it'd be interesting. The skeleton hanging from a coffin after the Rat King. Is that Havel? It's Havel's resting place after all that bonfire, so I don't know. Maybe that's Havel. Who knows? You were born in the year of the Royal Rat Vanguard. Ah, Effigy, that's why you're such a cool guy. Because you're a Royal Rat Vanguard guy. Find the rat hounds? Yeah, the rat hounds are interesting. Yeah, to say the least, Elda. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is. It is a little darkly comedic, isn't it, Ian? Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, you're right. There's a lot of dark little comedy aspects to it. Barbarian was really good, too, though. I don't know which one I prefer out of the two. But yes, Weapons was good. Barbarian was good. Zach Cregers has proved to be a phenomenal director of the horror genre. So I encourage anyone who hasn't seen his movies to go give it a shot. Aha. Bleedstone. Let's check this out. Sorcerers at the Melfian Magic Academy. Once attempted, imbue titanite with various elements, but are said to have failed. Someone must have succeeded, though. What else would explain this stone? Not tone. Stone. Okay. Melpia, huh? Sure am, all things. I'm doing a eventual video on Dark Souls. So yeah, I'm playing the games in order to gather all the information that I need to do a video on Dark Souls. Which it might look like a lot of playing, but it's also a lot of researching. So welcome to the stream. Doing good. Hope you're doing good as well, all things. Nice to see you here. Thank you, Crystal Lizard, for disappearing. Did I get another Estus Sharp? I thought I already used it. Yeah, I already used it. Oh no, I have another one. Okay, cool. Very good. Very, very good. Thank you, Wander. Thank you, Wander, for reminding me. Yes, indeed, Nicholas. It was a great movie, The Long Walk. I liked it a lot. Ash Knuckle Ring. Oh, I can put my rings on. Oops. What's this ash knuckle ring? Increases petrification resistance. Oh, Roy the Explorer. Okay, that doesn't really tell me much, other than it was worn by Roy the Explorer. I want that on. I want that on. Yeah, I guess that's fine. And then... this one. Alright. I don't know if I can reach that. Okay, that's a no. Well, we're done with this area for now. Back to the Lost Bastille. We have only precious precious little time here today. So, let me see what else that is. 1 second. Okay. I will make sure to not check off what we missed here. And I will get that stuff later. Alright, cool. I exploded, I exploded. Oh no. No, I seen that, Elda. The undead jailers, the ones wrapped in mummy bandages. But the description said a creation of the jailer, so I don't know if there's going to be more mention of the jailer rather than the undead jailers. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just a one-off, but we'll see. Is that right, Jackalope? Sounds pretty cool. I didn't know there was another pursuer down here. I guess I don't have to roll that. Oh, I got hit. Whoops. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah, no. Whitest Kid You Know, he did great. Whitest Kid You Know, so his skills have translated over to horror films quite well. Here's about time. Oh, good. Good to hear, Joanne. Welcome to the stream. It's my pleasure to make such awesome content for you. Thank you for saying that it is awesome. I appreciate that. And I hope to be making more comfort videos for you to watch well into the future. Thank you for saying so, Joanne. I appreciate it very much. Dora's very depressed. Distant cousin? Yeah, that sounds about right. Roy the Explorer. Dora's very depressed. Distant cousin. Chime here. Reach Chime. Drung Lake was the home of many clerics, but King Vendrick held a lukewarm opinion. Okay, let's write this down. We run away. Oh, Wander just dropped a reference. You can't play. What's happening here? You can't play Dark Souls 2. You can't play Dark Souls 2 and never watch the beauty that is a video known as Happy Souls. Do all yourselves a favor. I mean, if you haven't played the game to completion, you're not going to get a lot of the jokes, I suppose. But Happy Souls is one of, if not the funniest Dark Souls video ever made. Video about Dark Souls ever made. Happy Souls is so good. Happy Souls is so funny. I actually just watched Happy Souls like a week ago. Once I started playing 2 again, I was like, It's time to watch Happy Souls again. You can't not watch Happy Souls if you're playing Dark Souls 2. Okay, let's read this. Drung Lake was the home of many clerics, but King Vendrick held a lukewarm opinion of their powers and kept them only as attendants to ceremony. In this sense, Drung Lake was not the place for a cleric with any ambition. So this is what this is established, and what the Varangian sword, talking about sorcerers being like sidelined in Drung Lake, establishing for us that Vendrick is a very paranoid, was a very paranoid monarch, and afraid of like magical powers. So that's interesting that we're seeing the paranoia of this king. He's a very paranoid king, or was a very paranoid king, I should say. Drungray, but King Vanklad. Okay, we're not calling him Vendrick anymore. We're calling him Vanklad. King Vanklad. All right. Oh, it's not necessarily paranoia. Skeptical, more like lukewarm opinion. Yeah, skeptical of their power is a better way to put it. But he's skeptical of miracle power, and suspicious of magical power is interesting. Oh, I haven't seen that one, Eldo. I should watch that. You wish to guard the bell? Yes, yes, yes. We're almost there. Going to the bell. I wish to guard the bell. Are you eventually less lucid than going a lot of time? Yeah, probably, Nicholas. I would say so. Animal bones. Okay. Cool. Let's go. Bellfry Luna. Let's see. This is one another boss that I'm not particularly fond of, but. Hello, buddy. What a nice little fella.
Long time ago, the princess should know me. Yes, just like so. To guard this bell for the prince's honor. Stay away, foul undead, or you'll be a goner. Stay back! It belongs to the princess, it do. You wish to guard the bell, you do. For the prince and the princess forever. For true.
That guy's clearly in his right mind.
The bell of the princess. In then, the bell of the prince. Tear him to shreds, tear him to bits. Gather around and ring the bells. We've been ringing this bell forever, we have.
Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Okay, so little dudes, where I don't know what they're called necessarily, but little guys, little guys, Bellguards, Bellguardians, created by the Princess of Vulcan to guard the bell. The one who enters you into the Covenant has clearly gone mad. Either that, or these guys were mad from the beginning. A little off their rocker, I would say. Least insane Dark Souls NPC? I agree, Gargoyle. Least insane Dark Souls NPC. Yeah, a lot of them died fighting, as you can see. King Mad Vanklad? Yes, Mad Vanklad. Mad Vanguard it is. I haven't seen the Owl House yet. I've heard great things though. Ah. Oh. Kind of weird that I can get invaded by this Bellkeeper, and these guys are aggressive even when I'm in the Covenant. Where are you, Bellkeeper? Am I even human? No, I'm not. Where you at? Bellkeeper. Bellkeeper? Oh, isn't there like... Oh, can I do this? Do I have a firebomb? Black firebomb? Okay. Please don't stab me. Okay. I don't know if that was what I was supposed to do. I should probably look at my little checklist here. Guess I should have done that first. Okay. There we go. I guess so, Effigy. They're supposed to represent the prince and the princess. That's what it seems like. Which hole do I drop down here? Is it this one? Yeah. Alright. Might have been, Nicholas. Might have been mad from the beginning. Blue Tearstone ring. I wonder if it says anything about Katarina, like it did. Looks different, though. Ooh. Okay. A little bit of info here. Aetha. I know she has a chime that we're gonna have to look at. Blue tier. Mm-hmm. Quat. Quat, the god of tears. Okay, same thing. Oh, so I've heard Kristen's sake. What was I gonna say? I'm thinking about doing an Emperor Bellos video before the year is out, because I've seen a lot of requests for Emperor Bellos to be covered, so we'll see. We'll see if I get the time, but I will. Yeah, I'll do my best to see if I can get that one out. Ah! Lost Bastille indeed, Joe Schmo. Welcome, Joe. Art house films? What exactly is an art house film? Because I feel like I've watched a fair amount of art house films, but I don't know. I don't know if I know the definition of an art house film. So what is an art house film, Cracker? Let me know and I will let you know. Oh, okay. Let me know and I will let you know. Such a treacherous spot. Guess I could use my sorceries. Where am I? Who am I? What am I? I'm gonna die. Wow, this is lame. Oh, come on. Very lame. Oh, man. Yep, okay. I should just ring the bell and leave. Annoying. That. If there's anything to complain about Dark Souls 2, it's that. Bunch of enemies in a spot. Not the best, but minor complaint. Quite ain't doing squat to help this world? Yeah. No wonder you don't need to point that out, because that's something that I'm going to talk about. We're going to talk about once we get to the end of the series. We'll be comparing all important or relevant, I should say, items and how their descriptions have evolved over time when we get to the end of Dark Souls 3. So no, you don't need to point that out now. That's something we will do later. Why does that sound like a dragon? What the hell was that? There's no dragon here. Why did that sound like a dragon or some kind of monster? Can somebody tell me what that was if you know? Because I sure as hell don't. Oh yeah, then I'd say I've watched art house films and I do like them, Crafter. If Dark Souls 2 is good, why is there no Dark Souls 2 too? Ah, you're right. You're right. You're right, Koros. It must not be that good if there's no Dark Souls 2 too. Terrible game. Terrible game. Did I get the Bastille key? Yes. I bet this guy was the jailer. Okay, thank you. Anything different here? Oh, was the gargoyles flying by? I didn't see him. That's why I was so confused there. Okay. Pretty much the same. Alright. So the real Dark Souls 2 was the friends we met along the way? Yes, indeed. Hi, Austin. How you doing? Good to have you here. Raijin. Very interesting. Hi, Raijin. Oh, I see. LMAO. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I didn't think gargoyles there. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Sometimes things go right over my head. This is a wall, isn't it? Yep. I guess that's something to note down about the Lost Bastille. Okay, not when there's something trying to kill me, though. Oh, I mean, not necessarily trying to kill me, but... he would have. I know that. There's a couple spots where there's, like, walls to nothing, which is, like, brick doors. There are a couple spots here that have trick doors that lead to nothing. Slash ledges? Slash glyphs? I don't know. Yeah, that's fine enough. Oh, DS is so much. DS1 and 3 needs to be top 5. Yeah, no. Dark Souls 2 is great. Gets a lot of hate, you know. Like I was saying, there are some things wrong with it. You know, no game's perfect. This game's far from being perfect. But it's still a great game, you know. Royal Swordsman armor. Armor of a Royal Swordsman. Its shape provides defense while allowing... Yeah. King Vendrick supplied his bravest men with the best armor available to face the great giants, but very few returned alive. Okay. Yeah. I sure am not, Rock. I am a real person. Go figure. Da-da-da-da. Definitely not what I think gargoyles sound like. I know, it sounded like dragons. You know, that's why I was like, why is there a dragon here? I don't remember there being a dragon here. Yeah, they do. They're very gnome-like. Very gnome-like. This was gargoyles for ages. His live calm voice is not overly bassy. Oh, is that the problem? Is that why people think I'm AI? Because my voice is too bassy when I'm narrating? Ba-ba-bum bass. Ba-ba-bum bass. Imagine if Keith David could roar like that. That'd be interesting. I already talked to him, Maximus. I've already been here. That was before you got here, I think. But yes, I've already talked to that guy, and seen his insanity. Oh yeah, when it was first released, I was not... Okay. Just one shot, really? I didn't play this game when it was first released, but yeah, a lot of criticism when it was first released, I heard. Rockant, my Palpatine video and Everything Everywhere All at Once videos. Those are my favorite. Okay, can I ring this bell, please? Yes, their little baby knights is pretty accurate. Can I have whatever's in here without dying? Probably not. Okay, maybe I can. Ring the bell. Nope, I am not online, Nova. For whatever reason, and I don't know... Every time I've booted up this game since I started streaming, it says the Dark Souls 2 servers are offline. And I am online on Steam, so I don't know why that is. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna die. Nope. That's good, I guess. I am online on Steam, so I don't know why it keeps telling me it's offline, unless I got banned from, like, the thing for doing the randomizer. Banned from the servers for doing the randomizer. I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, they did the best what they have for sure. Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, what? Oh, man, because that guy is there? Really? The red one? Whatever. Alright, I'll just go with less flash. Oh, I'm summoning, Maximus. I'm summoning. I summoned for the Rune Sentinels, and I definitely have no qualms about summoning for, these guys. They suck. So, yeah, we're summoning for sure. In fact, we're summoning this guy. Hello, Glencore. That the only summon? Yeah. It's enough. Funny how Vendrick is so heavily associated with souls, but seems so dismissive of things like miracles and sorceries, armor and arms. Yeah, I know, right? He seems much more into the physical stuff, from what I've seen. Pretty much, Austin. They are like that, aren't they? Fix the mover from looking so stiff. Damn, that's an old fan there. JOK, or I don't know how you say your name, but yeah. Movement is slightly stiff, for sure. Cool. Glencore. Glencore. Who's you said? Let's see if I have any. I do. Glencore. 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 Okay, thank you, Glencore. I hate these guys' moveset so much.
Why is this fight so loud?
Sorry if it's really loud for you guys. It's loud as hell in my ears. Really? Cool it with your Bident. Right, it's a three-parter, I forget. No! You know what? I'm just gonna die, aren't I? Please don't kill me. Thank you. Maybe? Spoke too soon. God, I hate this. I don't like their moveset, man. Not only do you have to fight so many of them, but I do not like the moveset. Alright, Glencore. I guess I could have been doing this the whole time, huh? Cool. Alright. Fighting on the rooftop is cool, but it's not a great fight, okay? It's a less than desirable fight, I'll tell you that right now. Thank you, Glencore. You're a sweet guy. Huzzah indeed, Joshmo. Huzzah indeed. Oh, they just connected with banned people? Okay, then yeah, I don't know what's up with the Dark Souls 2 servers. They're not up. Often true to leave it once? Yeah, that's about right, for your sake. I see. LMAO. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the Dark Souls 2 servers then. Okay, what do we got? Hey. The elaborate stone statues on the belfry mysteriously came to life. Okay. That doesn't tell me anything. Allow attunement of additional spells. One of the secret treasures restored in Aldia. Raise the number of spells you may attune. The modest-looking ring contains very powerful magic. To imagine what unspeakable deeds were performed to create such rings, one need only recall the cruel fate of the residents of Aldia. Okay. Like Aldia's keep? Is that what they're talking about? We'll jot it down. Southern Ritual Band. Translate for good measure. How many sins were committed before this was forged? The inhabitants of Ander. Ander. Huh. Okay. First try indeed. I know, right? I'm so good. Audio mixing DS2 is a wee bit goofy. Yeah. I can see that, Koros. About his weakest part, keep poking. Austin. You're right. The server's being shit. It happens. Hey, Wazis. How you doing? Thank you for tuning in all the way from Louisville. I'm glad you like my videos. And I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good day. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Love this. Cool. Oh, nice. Okay. Will this hit? Oh, cool. Hey, we do what we can to make this less painful, eh? Aha. Alright. That should be fine. Hi, dog. Hello, sinner. There's another dog. Hold on. Oh, there's two more dogs. Oh. You wanna play you go up, I go down? We can do that. Bye-bye. Easy. See how good I am? Dragon Tooth. Dragon Tooth. Hex are using vanilla spells. Hey. I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, it wasn't hidden. It can be hell, Waza, yes. It can be hell. That's a good point, LMAO. Hexer-like statue in the depths spitting poison. Or in the... whatever you want to call it. Black Gulch, I think. Okay. Havel's weapon, where are you at? Dragon Tooth? Giant Dragon Tooth uses a great hammer that it be taken from a dragon, but the truth of this claim is unclear. The certain is that it bears some mystical power, and its wielder gains resistance to magic and fire. Okay. That's cool. Oh, to magic and fire. Like Seath? Dragon Tooth. Grants resistance. Magic and fire. Legend. Legend is so far gone. The origins of this weapon are so far removed. The fact that it is a dragon tooth is but a legend at this point. Point, please. Thank you. Come on, keyboard. Or fingers, I should say. Hi, Dana. Yes, for a video. That's what I'm doing. Cool, Wazes. I hope your movie review channel turns out good. I'm glad I could inspire you, and I hope you make it to be as big as I am, or even bigger. That's always the goal. Butt naked. No, not today. Not butt naked. We got the Hexer stuff on. Hi, Yosemite.
Is that a shot? Here.
Black Gulch was the first area that made you want to cry. That's valid. Very valid, Maximus. Black Gulch is terrible. It's not so bad once you know the gimmick, I suppose, but it's still not the most fun. Oh, I need that fragrant branch of yore from you. 554. I'll do a little more exploring and then we'll call it for the day. Anyone who wasn't here earlier to hear me say it. Unfortunately, I do have to end the stream early today. Early meaning in about 10 minutes or less. Because I got a lot going on in my life right now and I need to work on videos, so as much as, you know, this stuff is for a video, I'm not just playing this game for funsies. I am playing it in order to make a video on Dark Souls. I have another video that's going to be out this week that I need to work on to get it out this week. Aha. So, yeah. Soon we shall be ending, but first, hold on. Okay, so go right there. Yeah, alright. So if I go here... That would be a cool thing, Nova, I agree. Pour one out for old Havel? Yeah, Havel's great. Pour one out for Havel. Both. Can I just run past, please? I know this is Dark Souls 2, but that's really all I would like to do here. Oh, I gotta drop. Oh, wait, no. Do I? Hold on a second. Up. Okay, cool. Drink. I didn't have a lockstone before, but I do now. Where? There. Yes, Mr. Assassin. Just wanted this. Can I have that? Thanks. Leave me alone. Okay. Wait, is this the way I need to go? Nope, I need to go to the other room. Okay, that's what I was missing. Soon I shall, Patrick, yes. Soon I shall, but I will be back on Thursday. It'll be a short stream again on Thursday, but I will do, you know, next week, things will be back to normal. Just got a lot going on this week. Hi, buddy. Let's look at Soul Vessel real quick. Now we're gonna do a whole sorcery section. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, down into this. That's right. Everything at this point, LMAO. So, everything... That's why I'm writing down stuff that I think is just important. Doesn't matter what it is. I will figure out, once I get to the end of Dark Souls 3, what exactly the video is going to be on. But at this point, I'm not sure. Obviously, you know, Gwen's going to factor in heavily. Seath's going to be talked about, because Seath sucks. What do I get by dropping down here? A bonfire ascetic? Nah, I'm good. I'm not gonna drop for that. Oh, okay. That works. I'll close the door. Tazen, $10. Thank you. In the book of Bill claims that there were tragic circumstances why he killed everyone in the dimension, but it's I&S plus. Probably, Tazen. I still have yet to read the book of Bill, but I will be making a an updated video. Like a not necessarily a video, an entirely new video for Bill Cipher, but just like a here's what we learned in the Book of Bill video. But I got bigger fish to fry at the moment, so I haven't gotten there yet. But thank you again, Tazen, for the contribution. I very much appreciate your generosity. It's always appreciated. Open that. Good old Strayed. Hello, Framped. Yeah. Nashandra is for sure going to be it. Yeah, it's got good graphics. Waza, I agree.
I must thank you, young traveler. I've been a guest for a very long time, but I don't think there's anybody. Very good. Cursed one, weak you may be, but...
Okay, he's got all this stuff. So there's gonna be... We're gonna... We will do a lot of a big write-up on Strayed. Actually, you know what? That might be a good spot to end at. We're here at Strayed. He's got a lot for me to look at in terms of himself and boss weapons. So maybe that's what we'll do on first thing on Thursday is we'll take a look at good old Strayed. But it is 6 o'clock. I did say I would stream for 2 hours, so let me catch up on chat here. And then I'm gonna call it for the day. I'm Moons. Hi, Moons. I really love this game, and it'll be awesome if we could team a mouse streamer. Sure, Moons. Perhaps, but I'm not really doing this to play. I appreciate you tuning into the stream, but I'm researching it for my YouTube channel. So, well, this channel. You're on the other channel's Twitch thing. But I appreciate you stopping by and checking out the stream. Thank you, Yosemite. I'm trying not to overwork myself. Just got a lot going on, you know. Between Pontiff and Aldrich, who would you argue is worse? Probably Pontiff, but I'd have to check up. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's what's worse, Pontiff or Aldrich. I'll have to see once we get to 3 and catch up on my lore. Being a contract with God by Will Eisner. Good read. Cool, Daryl. I'll have to give it a look. He is the same voice actor as Framp. Yes, Joe. Yes, he is. Art direction. Yeah, the art direction is for sure the best. Not necessarily the graphics, but the graphics are still good. Hi, Star Walker. I'm gonna keep that a secret. You guys will see it when you see it. But yes, I will have a video for 1 million subscriber special. Yeah. Waza, I appreciate you being here, but look up at the top left. We don't do suggestions here on the stream, but there you know, comment your suggestion on a video or in the Discord server. That's the best place to do it. Oh no, I'm glad to be reading your comments, Waza, and I will continue to read them. I will continue to read them if you tune into streams. I try to respond to as many of you guys talking in chat as I can. Obviously that gets a little impossible sometimes, but I do try my best. X82, what's your bad news? Good to have you here. I'm about to end the stream, but I'll see what your bad news is. Crazy ideas. Olavis is a derivative of Ulasil. I could see that. Similar names. Similar names, Olavis and Ulasil. You have pneumonia? That is not good, X82. Well, I would be scared too, X82. What you need to do, though, is rest as much as you can. And have somebody, if you can, look up a recipe for homemade chicken noodle soup and get someone to make that for you. Plan to play some deeper games, even if not for research? I mean, this game is surprisingly deep, Real Black. I'll say that. So, that's why it's going to take so long for me to make a video on this series. I have 20,000 words of notes at this point. You know, that's quite a lot. But yes, I do plan on playing other games in the future. For research, though, specifically, and Claire Expedition 33 Claire Obscure would be one of them. So, I think that game is great. I've only played it a little bit, and I would love to play it more and make a video on it in the future. So, yeah, I bet I'll be research streaming that, at some point. But yeah, this game is it's very cryptic. It's very cryptic, the lore, but it is very deep. Yes. I'm glad you're on antibiotics, X82. That's the best thing for you. I hope you get better soon, and I'm sorry you're so sick. I really hope it gets better. It is different, Diana. I do narrate differently than I speak. You know, what you're hearing in my videos is a narration voice. That's what how I've chosen to narrate on the channel, and so that's what I sound like when I narrate. But no, just this is me talking. This is what I sound like when I'm just talking. Anyway, guys, I would love to keep chatting. I'm sorry, but I do need to go. Like I said, I have to end the stream early today, because I do have some work to do getting this week's video out, and I have my father-in-law's 50th birthday party to do a bunch of work for which is happening on Saturday. So, hi-oh-ho, but bye-oh-ho. It was nice to see you all, as usual. Again, the stream on Thursday is going to be shorter too. It's going to be another 2-hour stream because I am so busy this week. But next week, everything should be back to normal, and I'll be streaming for a while longer. Thank you all for tuning in for this short time today. Appreciate all of you being here, and I will see you soon. Thursday at 4 p.m. Pacific is when I'll next be streaming. Bye, everybody. Have a good night.